Hello. Welcome so much to Pick Talk podcast. It's always a joy and an honor for us to bring you a new episode every week. Haven't you been enjoying it? Yeah, it's been interesting. The activity, the engagement, the involvement, we are loving it. And the energy, of course, at top notch. So today, we have a very, very interesting topic. We're going to be talking about leadership. Don't forget, I'm your girl, Lea Maua. And of course, on set, I have the beautiful, ever smiling
Zosi Mondoro.
Wow, she's ever smiling. And the energy is giving in the studio. So we are so excited. Yeah. Zosi, we're talking about leadership. And I have rumors.
Okay.
Confirm these rumors. Were you the head girl in both primary school and high school?
Oh my goodness.
Tell us.
Oh yeah, I was a head girl. And
okay.
In fact, some people are still calling me head girl out there, and I'm like,
even today.
Oh yeah.
Primary, high school,
primary, and I guess most of them primary. They're still calling me head girl.
Okay.
I'm sure they don't even remember my name, but because they're just referring me as head girl.
Okay.
Somebody popote natembea nasikia head girl. Najua huyo ni mimi. So when I time, najua yenyewe huyo.
So how was it being a leader from just way back?
Well, it's nice, but of course, leadership comes with responsibilities and a lot of challenges here and there because we are dealing with different people.
Yeah.
But it's good. I mean,
it's amazing.
God,
so you have that aura of leadership in you.
Oh, yeah.
So very soon you should expect women rep. Which county? Are you aspiring to be...
You mean a politician?
Yes. No. But
because a woman
there's a difference between a politician and a leader.
Yeah, but
for you, you are a leader. And I don't expect that even if you get to politics, you go there and carry out the political.
The fact that the politics is there, it's actually underlying.
They say politics is a dirty game. No, you're a leader.
But I mean, women rep. What are they representing? Women in where?
Which county? Would you vie for any position, by the way?
Oh, no, I am not planning to. I'm not interested, if I must say. But if it comes, maybe.
Well and good.
Yeah.
Which county would you want to represent the nation? Would want to become the president?
I think nation will be better.
I see.
Why not guys?
I know. But she has a very good leadership qualities. Maybe tell us, what are some of the leadership qualities that you feel that most, especially the young people, lack in today's world?
Young people?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I think accountability. Yeah, being accountable. And probably communication skills. Is it communications? Communication. Communicating skills or communication, whichever. The skills of communication, they really lack. I think most of them just assume. Yeah. Or rather, I don't know if they just communicate it in their mind and then they assume they have
communication.
Yes. I think so many people lack that communication, and it's very key. And a lack of solving issues. They just assume like it's gone, or rather they don't want to address a certain issue. And I feel it's a very huge problem because they keep on piling, Yeah.
And today, actually, you mentioned something that you mentioned about solving conflicts. Today, our subtopic is leading teams and resolving conflicts.
Oh, wow.
Maybe let me go back to... Okay. Let us go back to where we started leading, right? Where you were the head girl. How did you... Because now those are teams.
It's a very huge one.
How are you able to solve conflicts? Because I know now and then, leo umechukua kalamu langu, karatasi yangu kitabu yangu imeraruliwa, darasa haijaoshwa, si mimi nilikuwa naosha, ni fulani alikuwa anaosha, nimechelewa mama. All those stories.
Yeah.
How are you able to solve those team conflicts?
I love...
Or maybe, sorry for interrupting you. Please tell us what is conflict resolution and how to do it.
I think I love mentioning God. And not just because I know how to mention God, but I know I know the power of God and what God does. Especially when you involve God in in your leadership, God is faithful enough to like guide you on how to go about something. Now, on how I was about to like solve conflicts or rather solve some issue is I normally ask God for direction in everything. Hata in a minute unaweza kuwa unaniambia kitu and ninyamaze for a minute. I'm consulting God.
Wow.
And it might sound weird and some people it may not sound like it makes sense, but it does to me, and I know the power of it. So I consult God, and the way He directs me is exactly the way I'm going to do. So for me, I normally listen to both sides, without judging anyone, without anything. So I listen to you, umeongea ushamaliza sawa. I listen to the other side. Umeongea umemaliza sawa. So now I just know according to the way I've listened to both sides. Now if you're both at wrong, I will tell you you're all wrong. That you need to probably ask forgiveness from each other and that you move with whatever. Na kama kalamu ni ya mtu fulani ni yake, kama ni si yako si yako, definitely. So according to the way you will listen to both sides and judge fairly, I think it serves a lot and to understand by the way I wasn't wrong that I need to correct probably next time. So it is very and conflict the way I understand kwa akili zangu za haraka ama kwa mawazo yangu ya haraka conflict ni tuseme tu ni makwaruzano ama kutoelewana na kutoelewana ndio inaleta huge things. I mean it's just a misunderstanding that brings this whole thing, the entire thing. A misunderstanding that is not being solved. A misunderstanding yenye naacha tu inaendelea ndio inakuwa a conflict. Now a conflict's a whole thing because hii inakuwa sasa ni kitu it might involve so many people because a conflict haiwezi involve two people only. Inaweza involve watu wako wote, watu wake wote, wakusanyane sasa ikuwe ni kama ni vita sasa.
Vita kubwa sasa. And actually they normally say that unaddressed conflict it slowly kills the team.
Yes, it does.
If you experience maybe an addressed issue that you feel that maybe it needs to be addressed and you don't address it actually, and slowly by slowly, even in marriages, in friendship, in business. Right now I'm running a business and I have Gen Z.
They will just wake up one day and tell you to work. Someone has broke my heart, so I'm not coming today.
I'm not. I've been heartbroken. But to a surprise, the four of them, I have four of them in my shop, and they all have boyfriends and girlfriends. Do you know I know them?
Oh, wow.
Yes, they are. Wanakuja pale kazini. Sasa mawapo sana. But they meet my boyfriend. But they meet my...
Wow.
So in case tomorrow she tells me my boyfriend had blocked me, I'm not coming to work.
Like you understand? Because mdalikonyesha huyu ni mpoa wangu. Wow.
You know, first of all, you know him. So if I tell you he had blocked me, what point are you not understanding? You should give me an off. And in fact, you should pay me.
Wow.
So niambie what
for not coming to work.
You tell what kind of leadership as the owner of the business do I need to put in there?
I mean, in such a scenario, because what?
I know.
I think people should also understand that your issues should not affect your work.
But now with the current generation, I want you now to put yourself in the leadership position of this young generation. Let's call them Gen Zs.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Gen Zs actually, I'm addressing you, Gen Zs. You need to understand that your personal issues should not affect your what? Your work or whatsoever. Because me as a leader or as a leader, how am I addressing the issue that you have a heartbreak? For example, if you stay home for a week, who is going to do your work? I mean, should I replace you for another person because kazi lazima ifanye nini? Iendelee. So you should not also force your leaders or rather your boss to kufanya decisions zingine, because if you don't come to work for a week. In as much as I understand that you are going through something, but also the work should be done.
Yeah.
So who is going to do the work? I will give you a grace period of maybe some few days, but sasa zikiendelea, you know that your work also zina escalate to nenda zikiongezeka and all that. So who is going to do your work? So now I will be forced as a leader or rather as a boss or whoever
to someone else.
Yes, to bring someone else to replace.
To fill the gap.
Yes, to play. Now we don't even know when huyo mtu atakuja kama atakuwa probably better than you. So me as a leader, lazima ni mwache aendelee hiyo kazi because again I'm not sure kama siku nyingine pia utapata kitu kama hiyo na utaenda.
Yeah. Very true. Wow. Let's talk about high school. You are the head girl.
Okay.
Right? And I know now that you are dealing with young adults.
Head girl.
And they really wanted, especially that age, they really want to be heard, to be listened to. How did you balance that?
Okay. I think maybe I rolled for a year, whatever, or have because I changed school. From transitions nyingi. So dealing with adults is
the young adults especially.
Yeah, young adults.
Who want you to sit down and listen to them and judge whatever they have brought the issue in their favor.
Yeah. Actually, it's kind of tricky dealing with such people who would think that they already know. Because those people think
they are right.
Know and they are right. Okay? So it requires a lot of wisdom. Yeah? And wisdom, sometimes it doesn't mean that you have to say even if you know something. Okay? Wisdom means that you know it, but you don't have to say it unless it's the right time and it's the right thing to say, something like that. So kama umeambiwa ongea, hata kama unajua kia kuongea, you don't have to say. You can actually say, I don't have to say anything. But you just give people reality facts or rather facts that they will guide you. Me, by the way, I love telling people the truth. Yeah? Not as a...
No sugarcoating. Just as the way it is.
Not as a leader, but as a person that
now
I am.
Gen Z will tell you that you are too real for life.
Now, whatever.
There's one who told me that actually, by the way. Maua, they're being too real for life.
Now, I will tell people, if you're wrong, you're wrong. If you're right, you're right.
Yeah.
And this is your life. Whatever you are doing now, remember that because we are still living. Somehow, someone will do this to you. If not to you, to your children. So, jiangalie, are you doing the right thing? Now, before you do that thing, may I normally tell people, before you do it, put yourself in someone's shoes, especially the one you want to do that something to. If I do this to that person, how will I feel if I were the person? Naget? Kama mimi niwe Maua, and you're about to do something. Now, mmekuja na kesi nyi wawili, for example. Now, wewe umefanyiwa kitu na yeye. And I would ask, put yourself in this one, in her shoes or in his shoes. Kama ni wewe ikosa umefanyiwa na yeye, how would you feel? Now, if you tell me what you would feel, I will tell you exactly how the person has felt. Now, up to there, what do you think?
Wow.
You will be able to answer me. What do you think?
That is brilliant. That is wisdom. Okay, let me give you a blank check. Tell us one of your experience in leadership in your life. Any area, maybe yourself, someone else, or something that you've learned in any area. Like for me, I've talked about the Gen Z. Tell us something that you feel that on this topic of leadership and conflict among the team, it's a waste.
I think
it's a blank check. Anything.
Yeah, being a leader, again, with people who are older than you are, sometimes is also a challenge because you're a leader and you are probably guided by something, and then they will apply what they know out of what it is. Do you understand? Or rather, out of what is guiding you. And then at this scenario, you're like, because how are you going to deal with such? You're trying to apply your wisdom, and then they think they have theirs. They want to tell you what they know, but you are guided by something. No, it's kind of tricky. Saa zingine unashindwa what to do, what to go.
Exactly.
Of course, unaweza ongea. Okay, mimi naongea, sasa nikwambia mimi ongea. Nitatumia hekima kusema, by the way, it should be done this way, but you know how tricky it is, because probably you're talking about I'm talking about someone who is probably 20 years older than I am, or even 30 years older than huyu ni mzee mwenye naweza ita babu. But again, you're finding yourself that you have to lead this person who has a different opinion. Again, some people will think that this is a young girl.
Exactly.
What can she tell us? Such scenario. Man. So it requires a lot of wisdom.
I'm actually I'm laughing because it so happened to me. For 3 years and a half, I did Christian ministry, level 6. In a Bible school. It so happened that I was the youngest in that class. I was with bishops, reverends, actually in this country, the men and the women of God that I really respect.
Hey, woman of God, hallelujah.
And then, thank you. And then we just get to the class. They just look at the class and we have to pick the president of the class.
Okay.
And I'm handpicked. But for that 3 years and a half, let me say the grace of God is sufficient. But I let them know
it can only be that.
It can only be God. Because again, I've been put in a position whereby I'm supposed to make decisions. But again, I have bishop. I'm the youngest in this class.
Yeah.
They are bishop, the reverend. How do you go and give quarter to a bishop that you're supposed to respect?
Me, my dear. Sometimes it's just so.
So there are boundaries that you have to pull. So sometimes even if in your leadership, you may not be able to execute it as it's supposed to be because there are boundaries that you're trying to watch as well. So sometimes leadership, it can be tricky over there.
Yeah, it is actually. It is actually tricky. Yeah. And that's why I started by saying it can only be God guiding you. When you seek advices from God in everything, He will guide you and He'll tell you on how to go about this. Anakuambia hii sema sahi, hii usiseme sahi. Naelewa? It's which word do I want to use? Inakufanya uepuke mambo mengine, inakuepusha na vitu vingine. If you are to apply wisdom, of course you have to seek wisdom from God if you don't have. And now that wisdom ndio itakuguide. Say this at this particular time. Now, don't say this. Even though you know it, don't say it. Because it is the truth. But time unataka kuitoa, it is the wrong timing and it's not at the right place. And probably not to the right people. So don't say this now. Even though you are a leader and you know it. You get? Sometimes you just have to require the wisdom of God. True. Because some people we are leading true. We are older than us. Unaona kabisa ni mtu mwenye unaweza mwamkia kwa heshima. Because I'm at level of levels, just to say to level.
The caliber. They're not in your caliber level.
Things like that.
Now that you're talking about leadership as well, as a young person as well, because you are young. You've been into leadership. No, you are young by the. She's very young.
Very young, very. Not as young as you are though. You, Gen Z. I'm older than you at least.
Oh, it's the Gen Z. I thought it was me.
No, not karibu niseme. Shikamo.
Usichome. Anataka kuchome. No, I'm very young by the way. I'm turning 17 in May. Yes.
Right.
Thank you.
True.
Yes, true.
I almost forgot.
There have also been an issue whereby the community of the world today, they are saying that the girl child or the women have been over-empowered.
Over-empowered. What does that mean?
Is that true? That they are the ones that have been educated beyond, like those who are taking leadership, they're overstepping on the men, or the boy child has been overlooked.
I mean, the girl was just doing what she is supposed to.
So in other words, you don't mind having a president and the leader who is a lady.
That's the way to go.
Wow.
But why don't we just try and put a lady as a president and see?
Yeah.
And see, trust me. I know the men will say like, hatuwezi ruliwa na mwanamke and all that. But you ask me, who builds a home? A woman builds a home, right?
Yeah.
A man provides. A man does everything. But who builds the home?
The woman.
It is a woman. So, Ebu, Nambi,
women in leadership. We have a voice today. Speak it.
If not, we elect
I'm actually adding more time. The producer added you more time.
Ebu tuambie venye hii Kenya itakuwa built. How is this guy? We, wacha nikwambie, Ebu just try us, men. Try us. Msiseme ati sijui hatuwezi ruliwa na mwanamke. Just try and see. I mean, we build, we reproduce. Hata Kenya yenyewe, it's a she. Why is it a she? Even the word itself is a she.
Yeah.
But why is this a she? It's because it's she.
It recruits.
Hey. Yeah, it's so wanawake. Yeah, but because now tumesema we can lead, it doesn't mean that we should be proud, or rather we should beat our chest now and say that men are nothing now because we are in power. No, that's not a quality. That's not a quality of a leader. It's not a quality of a leader. A good leader hakwangi pride, anakwanga tu ana lead. Wengine wa follow, right? But we cannot follow someone who is so proud, who is so unkind and all that. So if you are in leadership, or even ladies, or rather if you are in power, that doesn't mean that you can overlook, or rather you will overlook. No, because in as much as we are leaders, men will still be in their positions. Yeah, the head of the family. Yeah, they will still be in their positions. Hata kama when, for example, you're a leader in your home, maybe you are elected a leader somewhere, and your husband is in that whatever thing, in that team, and you, the lady, are leader, you still don't have power over your man, especially at your home. I mean, leadership itaishia huko kwenye muko, and then when you come back home, you wouldn't say that you wouldn't say that I am your leader, so you need to listen to me. Young woman, you should be young, because any reasonable woman wouldn't think that way. So know your position, even as a leader. Know your position, right? Let everyone be in their position, even as you lead. Yeah.
Well, we would also concur with you, because the reason why I feel maybe women would do maybe good in leadership as well, because one women, I think we listen a lot. We have hearing here. You know how kids and we come from we listen and we love talking. Because again, when it's come to leadership, you need to, if you be gonna be a good person or a good leader in life, you need to be someone who can talk, who can speak up. You don't keep things for yourself. You need to speak up. You need to listen. But either way, we are not saying that women will make the best leaders. We can just try and see. We try us.
Yes, you try a surprise us.
Exactly, surprise us. Yes, we see what we can be able to do. Pale hivyo kwa comments. Yes, your conversation ni bambe.
Ibambe, yeah, but the way tell us what you
and think. Even men.
Yeah.
We don't mind. Provided the lead is, when you also know the one now becomes the leader, maybe I'll become the president of this nation one day. You never know. For me, myself, I'm interested
in becoming a president.
Yeah.
Then why not?
Of course.
Why not?
Na msiseme ati nilikuwa najipigia debe. Jenny, mmoja pale kwa ballot.
Ai, ama director huko sikitambia kura. So yeah, guys.
Yeah, but at least for good leadership, we need good qualities for leaders, communication, listening, speaking out for others as well, standing in for others who cannot be able to speak for themselves as well, and etc.
So communication is very key. It is very key. And also knowing people. I mean, know your people, because we have different personalities. You know, what you are is not how I am. You are raised differently, I'm raised differently. Just that because we come from different backgrounds, different communities, different places.
So a leader ought to have mentally stable.
Yeah, and know your people, how you react, how I react, how you do. Because at times, someone might be very loud, but that person means no harm. Let's say, for example, myself, I am so loud that if I talk, I I might say something very simple, and you may think like we are fighting. But no, it's because I'm already loud. I have the loudest voice, But now, if you're my leader, you need to understand how I communicate, or rather how I talk. See, as tunapigana, I'm just trying to communicate, but that's how I am. I'm just so loud. So in other words, even as a leader, you need to at least let people understand you, your kind of leadership, your type of leadership is very, very important. So that you don't tell them something and they say you are ever shouting, ever complaining. Yet it is your way of communication. I am not shouting. I am just so loud, and it's okay. I mean, if you see me with my sister, you think like two people are fighting in the house. But no, we are just conversing and we are just laughing. So it is good to know your people as a leader, and it is good to know your leader as well. And understanding is also important. Know what is required of you and know what you should expect from your leader, so that we can move together, because a leader is leading and you are following the leader. So
we're coming to a close of this topic. Leadership is wide. We can keep on talking and talking and talking until we exhaust. We cannot exhaust everything about leadership. Let's get home. The last point I would love to know from you. In my college, I learned that communication without feedback, actually there's no communication. Even if you've been talking and then along the way I send a text and then you don't respond that final text. No communication has happened. There's things of blue ticking. What do you think about, and especially with the Gen Z, the people that you're working with, sometimes house managers as well. I know you have interacted with some house managers. You're telling them maybe they're supposed to report to work tomorrow. They have not responded. Feedback when it's come to leadership. Tell us something.
I don't assume things, first of all. So if I text you and you don't reply, for instance, I would call. If you don't pick my calls, I'll find a way to get to you and know what exactly is the problem. Probably I'm here thinking that you have blue ticked me, kumbe, you are in a huge problem and I don't know. So before I even conclude that someone is blue ticking me, that someone doesn't want to talk to me, have I called that person and know what exactly is going on? If that person didn't pick my call, did I try to check out on that person and know? If now I've tried all this way and this person is still not interested, then I leave. I leave that person. Why would I continue communicating to a person who is not communicating back to me?
Very true.
Yeah.
Wow. Thank you so much, our viewers. Are you a leader? What is your experience in leadership? What is your types of leadership, by the way? Would like to know. Let us know in the comment section. And would you vote in, if you're a man, would you vote in for a male president or a female president? Given a chance, maybe Lemawa is standing in for the vying for the presidency. Would you vote me in? Nastaki bullying by the way. Musini bully. Naka to comment yes or no. Nastaki bullying by the way.
Can you explain?
No, nastaki explain. Just yes or no. Msianze kuvunja ndoto yangu mapema. Bana. It's 2027. In Kenya, we're having the election in 2027, right? So if I stand in for the president, would you vote for me? I'm saying the Kuzamamba manifesto. No, to just yes or no. So thank you so much for watching this episode. Don't forget to catch up next week. We have an amazing episode coming up. I've been your host, Leah Maua, and my co-host,
Zasi Moindere.
And it's a wrap for now. Bye-bye.